Hey Scorpio, welcome or welcome back. We're going to get into a full reading, which means this is exactly what a personal reading with me looks like. We begin with these Lenormand cards. They're just a sentence read from left to right. It's going to give us the baseline, the story of what we're talking about today. Then we're going to put some tarot on top of that. We wipe the board clean and then get the oracles out. Okay, so looks like a lot of time has passed in your situation here, okay? And we've got this bridge at the bottom. Um, so someone's wanting to bridge some sort of a gap here that perhaps time has played a part in. Yeah, there's like this North Star type energy, it's like you are my guiding light. You are what drives me forward, okay? There's some inspiration here that's coming through. And let's get into the storyline. Okay, so first we have the ship traveling in a certain direction, right? We've seen the North Star already. It's like, I've chosen this direction and this is the way that I want to go. And everybody else is just going to have to respect that, is what I'm hearing. Somebody needs to respect that. So some sort of a choice is being made here. We have the Death card, meaning that something had to be left behind in order for this movement to sort of take place. This could also be someone is moving towards ending something. Yeah, confirmation here. Okay, cutting something out. This is like a no bullish type of situation, right? Where this person is saying to somebody here, um, again, it's like, I need you to respect this decision. I need you to have my back on this. And if you don't have my back, we still need to be able to get along, okay? So this could be a work situation, family, cutting ties of some sort. Yeah, so they can go in a different direction here. So, yeah, usually with a combo like this, I would get something along the lines of they want to come towards you, but they don't have the wherewithal, or the chaos is too much here. But this is like right in the center of the reading. Something is most definitely getting phased out here. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards and see what's happening. What's going on with Scorpio here? Please like the video on your way in as well. And subscribe if you like the way that I read. We're a pretty small community here, so every button that you push helps me out. Okay, we have Page of Cups here. So there's some sort of emotional fulfillment that is now becoming the main focus in this person's life. It could be that, they've made certain changes in their life. They have made certain decisions and got to certain points. And now what they're realizing is that the only thing that's missing is like this emotional fulfillment. Okay, this could be you or your person. Knight of Pentacles under the Death card. So this could mean many things. Usually this is a slow moving energy, right? And there's just more to the Knight of Pentacles than that. That could be something that you or your person is thinking, like, there's just more to life than this, okay? There was someone else that got that in their reading, like, I want more than this provincial life. I'm not sure if it was Cancer or Pisces. Um, I'll try and find out and link it so that you can see if that is also a reading for you. But yes, with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like there's more to me than just what I have to offer here. There's more to me than just what, yeah, it's like material surface level. We've got the Hermit and we've got the Chariot here on the split. So yeah, there's a lot of planning going on here. This is sort of like the opposite of background noise, right? The Hermit is the one that will go into the healing cave and try to really understand their thoughts, their feelings. And we've got the Chariot here, which is a duplicate of that ship. It's like we're coming in hot here. Okay, someone's wanting to come in hot. With the Knight of Pentacles and the clock there at the end, it's giving that there's a lot of contemplation, a lot of, um, I just heard over exaggeration. Okay, so something felt very exaggerated, something felt like it was blown out of proportion here. Okay, Six of Wands. This person, you or this person, is finally really thinking about what makes them happy or what makes you happy. It's like redirecting their thoughts, feelings, and focus to what their own definition of happiness and victory truly is, okay? So, it's like you're finally ready for some sort of like accolades, being recognized for something that you have to offer. So it could be that you're cycling out anything that doesn't make you feel that way. It's like feeling like you've hung the moon, right? Which we hear in a lot of country songs. And I'm sure it's a popular saying where it's like they still think you hung the moon even on your worst day. That's kind of what this is saying. Like there's something here that's being phased out where it's like, what can I get from you? And what's being phased in is how can I feel aligned, secure, and feeling? There's something here about like, I want to have feeling, okay? So under the rider here, which is moving into a direction that we've chosen, we do have the Hanged Man. So we'll get more on this, but I do feel like this is somewhat of a past energy, right? This is moving into the future, but I feel like there's a lot of looking backwards here. So I think in the past, yeah, there's been a lot of thought about what it is that makes this person happy or makes you happy. And, what we keep coming back to is this idea of love, lovers, like a real romantic connection, and understanding that it takes a lot of effort to get to a successful point with another person, right? So there's this recognition here of like learning some sort of a lesson. There's something about, I've been there, I've done that, and now I'm ready for the real deal. Okay, let's see what's going on with all this time. Four of Wands. Okay, so Four of Wands is about stability here. We've got Page of Swords, Nine of Cups. So some sort of communication, again, of like what it is that makes you happy. We've got this communication here going on. It's like with this podcast mic, it's kind of like I want to shout it from the rooftops, right? Of what it is that I truly want. I don't want anyone in my world to question what I truly feel. Wow, I just heard deem worthy. Okay. Not wanting anyone to question what they deem worthy. Interesting. Okay, so there's something about getting your voice heard. There's something about making sure other people know where you stand. Okay, again, you are your person, flip your roles. And now we've got King of Pentacles. So from the Knight to the King, this is somebody who does have a lot of pride, but I'm feeling it more in a sense of confidence. Like, I have made it this far. I have done a lot in my world to deserve the accolades of, maybe not ultimate success, but there's a stability within me. There is a confidence within me, and I feel deserving. This is a person who feels deserving and in a really good way here. Yeah, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands again. Yeah. Whoever I'm reading for here, it's like I have worked for this. I am here to continue working for this because I know what a Ten of Cups looks like. It's like I have already seen it. This is like a situation where, wow, split on the lovers there. Wow. Oh my goodness. I should have pulled the lovers before when I split on it. But yeah, this person is like, I've seen, it's like that audio, right? Where it's like, I've seen what I needed to see, but in the opposite way. Like, I've seen what I needed to see, and now I can't unsee it. This person is like, I can't unsee what it is that I really want. It's like it's too far gone. There's no way to go back from that. With the Page of Pentacles here, I've seen it, I've felt it, I have heard it, I have tasted it, whatever, right? Because Page or Pentacles in general is things that you can actually touch, taste, feel, smell, see. So it's like all five senses were awakened with this um experience. I feel like this is somebody who's reminiscing on some sort of experience, and it feels very tangible. Like this relationship or this talking phase or whatever it was, it's like so real to them. It's not hogwash. It's not nothing. Okay. So, yeah, realization is happening here. Okay. So, Four Swords is a healing phase, we've got this person in a nest here, and their heart is outside of their body, and they're in this little nest in order to fully heal. And what's interesting is at the bottom of this deck that I haven't grabbed yet, we also see the Four of Swords, and we also have the Hermit on the bottom, which we've seen before as well. So this person has spent a lot of time in hermit mode. There's a pentacle again, and they've been really thinking long and hard about, I just keep hearing like how real this is. This is a real, almost tangible, connection is not tangible, but to this person, it is. There's nothing fake about it. There's nothing fantasy about it. It's extremely real. Okay, so we've got temperance here, another nod to like time being passed. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, which is heart-centered energy. So it's like this person, again, I just keep hearing that. I've seen what I needed to see in order to make this decision. I don't need to, wow, and there's the Queen of Cups. I don't need to question. I already know who my queen is here. There's just, and there's the walking away card. It's like there's just no way that they're going to leave this alone. Okay, somebody could have even tried with the Hanged Man again. It's like I've tried to just suspend myself in air. I've tried to just sort of not think about it and, you know, allow myself to just stay heartbroken here, but I just can't stop. You see the little hole in the ground here with the Five of Cups, and this person is very drawn to that hole. It's like they just want to be totally immersed and submerse themselves in, I feel like this is a connection, right? Like I want to dive in. I want to see where this leads. And even if it's a dark cave with no end, like a scuba diver going down and you know that it never ends, like they don't care. They will do that, okay? They've thought long and hard about this, and it's like, yeah, I will absolutely follow you down into the depths of wherever this goes, because they already know what happens when they don't. It's like, Devil Three of Swords is a very dark, very deep energy of a lot of pain and anguish and upset and obsession, as well as the upset, okay? I feel like this person already knows what it's like to deny themselves, and you or this person is finally just like, you know what? I'm not going to put myself in the tower. Oh my God. This person is really looking back on like their emotions, like how they have processed emotion in the past, Eight of Swords, being stuck again in like obsession type energy and not doing anything about it. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, just letting it stay on their shoulders, just letting it sort of bring them down. And I'm really getting this fed up energy where it's like, I've had enough. Now it's Tower, Eight of Wands. Like, I'm, I just heard that song, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming. So, yeah, tell the world. Like I said, they don't care who knows it. They're like wanting to show someone off here. Okay. Knight of Cups as a confirmation, the Hermit and the Chariot. Right before the Tower, right? So yeah, it's like this person knows where their heart is, and it's with this roses. We've got a white horse, which symbolizes a good person, a good soul, right? So like in lore, the black horses in like old westerns or in, old Hollywood, the black horse was always the villain, the white horse was always the good guy. So, in tarot, we always see both because it's a yin yang energy, but I feel like this person is really finally getting on their white horse. Okay. It's giving like Knight of Shining Armor here because there's a lot of depth to this person with the Hermit coming out again. It's like they have somehow seen the light here. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's like, yeah, they've seen the light because they know what they want. They really truly ask themselves, what would make me happy in this moment? And it's like, you. Okay, it could be you, Scorpio, or your person. You switch the roles, but somebody's answer to what makes me happy is you. You do. Okay. And then Queen of Swords here. So again, giving it a lot of thought on what truly makes them happy. What would make my life better in this actual moment? Yeah. like I said, they've already done this. They've already sat in despair and loneliness and felt the feelings of being somewhat left behind here. And I feel like there's a part of them that feels as though they've done this to themselves, right? Put their guard up, and that is their Five of Swords, is that their guard has been up and perhaps didn't take the action here. Because when we see Judgment with another card, that's like, we didn't do this, and that's what we wish that we would have done. And the Knight of Pentacles again, with that slow moving energy, but I also see all this energy sort of behind this person. It's like this is the experiences, the memories, the feelings of the feelings, right? Um, Lots of horses here, which could be significant, but I'm going to put that Knight of Pentacles down here as a duplicate, and the five with the Five of Cups, because that's duplicate energy as well, and then a break again on the Ace of Pentacles. This person knows. They also know that there's been pain here, okay? So somebody here feels at fault, okay? They know that they have caused some sort of pain, and they are sorry about that. They told me say that I'm sorry because I am. Okay, so now it's like, what's next? Yeah, Six of Cups. They've been reminiscing, they've been thinking long and hard about this. A lot of emphasis on the thinking about it, right? And I think that was their fault at the time, that, you know, maybe this was you that they cut out a long time ago, or this is something where they're cutting off something that they're in now to sort of go back to this because they have realized that, you know, there is no holding me back from what it is that I truly want. So take which story best fits your scenario. The Magician, yeah. So I keep hearing like up till now, up till now. It's like something has shifted with this person. It's like they're finally getting something, like I finally understand. Five of Pentacles here. They understand that they broke their own heart. I think this is the perspective of the um, person we keep getting in the collective reads, that somewhat like fumbled the ball and has been very undecisive. But this is the first time I've seen a lot of decisive energy here, which, you know, I'm getting the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, but it's a different energy today. So we've got the Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Moon is about intuition, feminine energy, but more so in the way of like following one's heart and following the intuition, the emotional guidance system. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting something into action. So it's like I finally understand my emotions enough to do something about it. Okay, that storyline could be very significant here. And that kind of goes with that. Yeah, Death card. And we've got the Six of Wands again. It's like this is going to the ends of the earth here. Like I mentioned, going down into that dark, deep hole. Okay, scuba diving into the center of the earth. That's kind of what this person is saying. It's like, I'm willing to go the distance, Hercules style. Um, I'm going to go the distance and I'm going to like come for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, Five and Seven of Swords, awful, terrible cards, but I'm getting a different energy with them today. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving equally. It's like, I will go to the ends of the earth. It's kind of like robbing Peter to pay Paul, but you're Paul. Okay, so it's like you're benefiting from this. It's like this person is okay stabbing other people in the back if it means that it benefits you. This could be a situation where, you know, we've read this before on the channel where it's like people didn't approve of this relationship. There was a group setting or a family or a church congregation or something where a lot of people did not approve of this. And I feel like this person is like, well, then step aside, okay? Don't expect me back on Sunday. Yeah, Ten of Wands. This is what is triggering all of this, is the weight of waiting around and not getting to be close to you, okay? Again, you or your person. Okay, so yeah, it's like the overwhelming regret is not taking over the reading this time. It's like, what am I going to do about it? And I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for this day. Okay, of like, are we actually going to do something about it? Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're weighing options, right? But it feels a lot more real this time. We've got the strength with the Seven of Cups is like, I'm gonna do something about it. I just keep hearing that. Like, I think it's about dang time that I do something about it. Again with the Ten of Wands. So they want that one out here. It's like that's what they're haunted by is how much love they have for you here. Um, Also what went down, how it happened. Yeah, Judgment, Ten of Cups, Five of Wands. It's like they're looking back here on how it all unfolded and they're thinking like, man, that was a mess. You know, because the Five of Wands is mess. It's just petty arguments, people arguing for no reason. And the Ten of Cups is happily ever after. It's like, okay, if I have to choose between these two, this is what I'm going to choose, you know? Because up until this point, I feel like they've chosen to sort of stay stuck in a really powerful yet problematic situation. Hanged Man again, 3 times for the Hanged Man. Yeah, again, it's like up until now, that's sort of what they've chosen to stay stuck in or to keep other people comfortable, is what I'm getting. Okay, so what's with this Four of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like this person truly believes that luck is on their side when it comes to this connection. When it comes to this connection, it's like, I'm not going to fail. And it's not even a sense of like, wow. Wow. It's not even a sense of like, I'm going to win at all cost or, you know, I have so much ego that I don't feel like I could fail. This is more like fate is on my side. I understand this is divine. I understand that this is what I want, and there's a reason I want it as badly as I do. And it's this. It's because this is an empress. This is a divine connection here. Okay, so with the chariot, again, it's like I'm going to go towards my empress with my good and my bad energy, right? White horse, black horse. And I'm just not going to look back. I mean, really, this gives me the feeling of like, wow, and I just placed that right under the magician. Now, I don't do this often, but I want to find the emperor in this card and see what surrounds the emperor. I've seen a few people do this, not very often, but we can see what's going on with the emperor here. Okay, so surrounding the lovers, Ace of Cups, Tower. Yeah, and then Justice right after that. So I'll get to that, but let's see. Emperor, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this person is feeling flighty. Okay, so that makes them nervous. Being ready to take action makes them very nervous here, is what I'm getting with that. And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is likely how they see you. You're very forthcoming with your energy. You're very strong, independent. You're very happy where you are. Okay, and so this person is very nervous about coming in or coming to get you and having you be doing so well that you're just like, I really don't need your help with anything. I really don't have space for you in my world. That is the fear that this person has here. Okay, and then with the lovers, Ace of Cups, and I feel like this is a joint energy here. You guys both feel this way for each other. And then there's a tower, and this feels like the past and how things worked out and how things, you know, went down. It was so like catastrophic for the both of you. They're very, very nervous to come forward, which we see with the Ace of Swords here. You see the look on their face. They're kind of just like, oh my God, like this person is shaking in their boots. But Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, yeah, they are going to boss up here in some way, shape, or form. In some way, I feel like they already are, or they already have, from scared of communication to the master of communication, right? And the Seven of Pentacles in the middle. Okay, this is what they're working on right now. Seven of Pentacles, this is what I'm putting my focus into, is taking my communication to the next level and giving myself the ability here to communicate to you fully. Okay, so this is good news. Some of you could actually hear from this person. And that's been a first. I mean, we always get that they want to, but this is the first time that I've truly felt intuitively like this person um, is like capable of it, which I know sounds a little mean, but I've just been reading this energy for such a long time, and most of it is always like, want to, but I can't. Sorry about it. And yeah, so, okay, devil. Well, we might have a little bit of that energy still, right? Want to, but I can't. I'm telling you though, the Sun card, this person is just absolutely haunted by the fact that it's almost like you are the only thing that can make this person happy here. Yeah. King of Wands, Princess of Pentacles. It's like, again, I'm getting sort of like this fear of bringing you energy and having you interpret it as if they just want this impulsive action to feed their ego. They're very worried about how you will perceive them, how you will perceive their approach, right? Are you going to think that I am just trying to be one of those guys? Like that song that's like, are you one of them girls? Just might run the pool table, roll your eyes if I call you an angel. Yeah, he thinks he's going to be seen as just one of the other guys who's just out here to call you an angel and say, wow, you're a cold drink of water, or, you know, you sure are great. You know what I mean? It's like this person is practicing pickup lines because there's nothing out there that could possibly be good enough here. Yeah, which we see with the Six of Pentacles. They, yeah, this person is very much aware. Judgment again, Six of Cups again, goodness sakes. Okay, we're gonna get a storyline here. Wow, Seven of Pentacles again, Empress, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my heck. Okay, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I call the deck wants to speak. Okay, which means every single card is telling me a story and it just keeps going. Yeah, keeps going with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, confirmation. So this person knows that there was a lack of balance here, and both of you got your heart broken because of this balance. The reciprocity didn't happen. It hurt the both of you, and they could have chosen something else, right? With this Two of Pentacles, or they might have made you feel as though they were juggling you, made you feel as though they chose elsewhere. Okay, but whatever that choice was, it was extremely burdening for this person, whether this is a third party or a job or a move, family dynamic, listening to others, whatever, right? It's like it wasn't able to come full circle. It was not able to come to fruition. And this person is absolutely devastated by that and still is. There's something about the time passing and the feelings not. Okay. Again, time passed, but the feelings did not. It's like we're looking out there on the ships and just waiting. This gives me the idea of like, you know, staring at the phone and just wishing that it would go off. Okay. Split the deck right on the lovers. I always do this, like if it just automatically does it like that, that's where I look, and it's the freaking Chariot. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've already seen Emperor's Chariot. We've seen the Chariot many, many times here, followed by the Tower, which we've seen multiple times. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm I'm still going here, Spirit. Give me a sec. All right, give me a second. So that's double confirmation that this person is really just saying, like, please just tell them I will make it. I'm going to make it. Okay. Oh, interesting. And Eight of Pentacles. So again, I will make it. I will do this. I am working on it. Again, I felt like they were working on their communication skills, but they're working on everything else too. Knight of Pentacles again to the Ten of Pentacles. They want to know that they have a lot of solidity, stability to offer you. And I don't even feel like this is material. I feel like this is just physical presence, right? Like I I don't want to be half a man, half a woman and be around you. I need to be able to be there for you, is what they're saying. So they're like, I'm getting, it's like this person is chiseling themselves here, and I don't feel that in a bad way, like they are trying to form themselves into something that you would want. No, this person is forming themselves into something that they want for you. so that they have the best chance possible. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Okay. This person is chiseling themselves into a person that they would want for you. That's incredible. That's so sweet. Okay. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. Yeah. Again, this person is very focused on the past. Okay. It's like, if that's the story, I'm pretty sure it is. They chose something else over you. Again, it could have been a group of friends, it could have been another person, and they went that way. And now, yeah, the overwhelm and the hurt and the pain of it all is just so much that they can't help but just be, again, it's like they're haunted by it. They're haunted by what they have done. Like this is the choice that they made sometime in the past, magician on the magician. And that's that manifestation energy, right? They say you get what you think about whether you like it or not. I think that's Wayne Dyer. And it's like this person understands that. And up until now, with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, it's like they've looked back on this and they have beat themselves up for so long, hanged man energy, that, you know, they just are realizing that beating myself up about it is not making anything change here. Looking back on the past and judging myself for what happened is not making anything change here. So we got King of Cups, the Moon, the Star, Seven of Pentacles, Empress. Okay. Oh, wow, this is a lot of energy. Break on the Three of Pentacles again. This person wants to work something out. It's like, couldn't we talk for just a moment and just see what it, like, couldn't we just look at it really quick here? Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. Yeah. They're really worried about you being on guard here. They're worried about which version of you is going to react, okay? This person could have seen you be very cutthroat, very straight to the point, and said, hey, F off, guy, girl, whoever, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, they might have seen you like this in a friend setting, but they've also seen you be very nurturing. You could be a mother, they've seen you in this very vulnerable but strong, healing, nurturing energy. And they're like, which one am I going to get? And this person just needs to understand that, you're going to have to get what you get, and the universe is going to have to step in on that. So, I mean, there's a lot of spiritual tension. Okay, I don't get that very often, but there's spiritual tension here. This is emotions, intuition, and then like that North Star of being led, being guided. And where we've seen the magician so much and, the ship and the rider, it's like, it's just so blatantly clear to this person that they're almost frustrated. They're like kind of getting angry at spirit, like being like, Spirit, why are you pulling me so hard? They really are. They're just, I know I keep saying it, being haunted by the thoughts of you with the nine there. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, like just absolutely adoration for the person that you are. Again, okay, willing to put in the work, willing to wait. It's like they want to have a conversation. So they're like, do I just need to wait until you can trust me? Do I just need to wait until you figure some stuff out and then we can do this? Like, you tell me, like, how do we meet halfway? But I think you have in the past stood on business. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You've had that Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy about you that's like, look, come at me right, or an army of light you will fight, and that's something I've said many, many times, and write that down. Okay, put that on your mirror, okay, because it works. Come at me right, or an army of light you will fight. It works, okay? So we have the Empress. Look at this. I mean, dang. Wow. They are like so scared of you, though. I didn't mean to, but I just cut the deck here. This person is terrified. They're wondering if you're mad at them. Okay, like your energy is just so strong. It's like, I don't know if you have a quick temper, some of you may, but you know, I mean, you're on the ball. It's like your comebacks are hot. Okay, someone might like your comebacks in the group settings, right? Like, how you respond is just like it's so sexy to them, but it's also like, I don't want that energy coming at me. Like, okay, that's funny when it's not me. Okay. So that's just a little side note here. Okay, getting back to this, and then we'll get the oracle cards out, okay, because this is going a bit long, but this right here is the baseline of the reading, okay? So, Ace of Pentacles, this person has no questions. There is not a question in their mind based upon all of this emotion, all the intuition, that magnetic pole, the North Star type energy. There's not a question, and they want it to be solid. They want it to go from being, oh, there's another song. Are we written in the sand? What is that song? Written in the stars or written in the sand? Yeah, this person might have thought that. They might have been like, are we just written in the sand? Was this just a fling? Um, do you think about me the way I think about you? Is this something that could be washed away? And the energy now is absolutely not. This is written in the stars. This is, I will chisel it into the stone. Like this person is literally like, I need a gravestone, buddy. Okay, like I want to be buried next to you, right? Like this person is like, tell me how to get to that point and I will do it. Wow. A very dedicated type energy. Um, a lot of strength coming through today. Yeah, because they know what it's like when they don't come towards you here. If they don't do it, they already know what that looks like. They've done that before. They've been doing that. They've been denying it. Okay. Yeah. And just allowing themselves to walk away and miss out. This person has got FOMO really bad. Again, I know what I want now. There's no question. There is no question. Wow, I didn't realize these three were together. I thought it was just the Four of Wands, but yeah, and here's their energy, right? Where it's like, I already know. I know, okay, so this is giving me many directions, okay? Because we've seen this card already. It's like they're at this crossroads, your Emperor, and they're kind of like they are scared, okay? They are nervous because they are so scared to choose wrong. Okay, I'm hearing they even are like, do I reach out to her on what platform? Okay, do I write a letter, snail mail, messenger pigeon, email? There's Facebook Messenger, there's Instagram, there's so many different platforms. Like this person might not have your number, or they might not have, you may have them on block or something. Like this person feels like any of the options to reach out to you will not feel serious enough. Like this person wants to like come up to your home and like chisel it into your sidewalk so that you understand. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so you understand how like stable they want this. It takes four pillars to make a structure, right? So it's four sides to a square. It's like this person is trying to build the bridge, and we've seen the bridge. You guys know I will obsess if I don't see the bridge right now. I'm about to pause it. I'm gonna have to pause it so I can get the card. Okay, I always know there's a reason why I pick up the deck because this deck also wants to speak. Okay, so they're wanting to build this bridge because there's that star energy, right? It's like the course has been set. We already know which way we're going. Okay, and then we've got this magician energy with the wishing well, right? 4-1 could be significant, and then we've got 1-2. Lots of fours and twos here. Okay, so um, they've they're they've been kind of stuck in this wishing well energy. It's like they're stuck by the well. And I'm getting Snow White, where, she just is singing into the well, right? She's not singing to anyone in particular. She's just singing to the well. And we got that energy here where they're just kind of reminiscing and they're looking down. They're singing, they're, speaking their truth to like the ethers, okay? And the ethers is like, are you dense? Like, oh, I can't stop thinking about this person. I don't know. Do I love them? I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about them. What does that mean? Like, use your noggin. Okay. I do feel like this is the person you're dealing with, okay? Um, and they've seen through the illusions. Again, the owls, I love owls because when they look straight at you or straight into the camera, so to speak, it's like this very obvious, very stoic look about them. that's like, think. Okay, think about it. And owls are about seeing like 360 degrees around. They can cut through, like they have night vision. We've got the moon here again. So it's like use your intuition here and understand like it's the nurturing energy that you're in love with. It is, the fact that you could see yourself dying with this person. You want to see the gray hairs on their head. And again, it's like time has passed. Okay, slow moving, deteriorating energy. They feel as though they've kind of let this die, right? We've got like the rotting fruit, and the mice are about deterioration. They will chew on every single thing in your house until everything is a ruin. And I feel like this person, by letting time pass here, has allowed that to happen. And they are so upset about that. Okay. They are very mad, kind of at themselves here. And that is what kept them so stuck for such a long time in that Hermit Four of Swords energy that we always get, right? But this person finally is just like, I think I'm going to have to do something. This is kind of like that Ace of Pentacles energy where it's committing to a task, committing to do something, putting the work in. And of course, commitment could be long term as well. And I also just heard financial, long-term financial. It's almost like this person is like, we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. Because I do feel that they worry a little bit about finances, feeling like, what can I really offer you? But look at this. What they have to offer you is they're never going to stop working. They're never going to stop working towards this to make you feel as though their loyalty is undeniable. Okay, the very least they can give you a dedication here and a celebratory energy, right? So storks dance when they see each other to mate, right? And it's like, again, worried about that communication. How am I going to? This person feels like they need to perform somehow here, and that might make them feel a certain way, and they do get scared about that. Okay, so I'm not getting a lot of ego here. I do feel like this person is building up their confidence, but it's taking some time because they're just simply not sure what to do. And they have spent a lot of time in this energy here. Nine of Swords keeps coming out with the Death card. We've got the Devil and the Three of Swords. It's like they've spent a lot of time here, okay? Being at the bottom of the barrel, rock bottom, so to speak, emotionally. Like this person doesn't feel emotionally whole, and they're very worried about coming towards you and making you feel as though you need to fill that void for them here. Yeah, they want to come at you healthy and happy. Oh, oh, this person is cute. Okay. Yeah, taking a risk. Wow, because of what truly makes them happy here. Like they they want to ensure they do this right. Okay, so this is also the community card, but what I'm getting with this is like a wholeness, right? It's like everything is bustling. There's running water, the animals are here. This is like the garden. And then, butterflies will flock to healthy plants. They flock to a healthy ecosystem. So this person is like, I need my health to be sturdy, steady, and, you know, comfortable in my own skin, because again, we have birds here that are flocking to health, okay? So yeah, they want to take this risk, and again, it's like climbing a mountain. It's like this person will stop at nothing to get to you. Okay, love that. They just want to be healthy. Oh, and they're just so hoping. Yeah, this is like a pray or a wish. It's like there's a choice to make, and look, they found it. This is the found card. There's also a really cute song out there called Found. I think it's Dan Dickerson or something. I'll have to find it, but it's like, now that I've been found, something like that. Really cute song, but check it out. Anyway, there's this choice, and they know which way to go. It's where the light is, okay? Like there's light on both sides, and it's kind of giving sun and moon energy here, but it's like without a shadow of a doubt, okay? They are zooming in here on the colors, and we've got, this is interesting. I mentioned that twos and fours were significant. 4 4 2 4, and then on this card right there is a 2 4. So there's something very significant about that. That could be a date, somebody's birthday. Um, age, could be a lot of things, but yeah, they feel divinely protected in this journey. Again, it's like the wheel of fortune is in their favor. They feel like, oh my God, 2, 4. Wow. Okay, 4, 2 anyways. Which adds up to 6, same as this. So 6, 6 here, which could be significant as well, but they feel divinely guided. The bears are about protection. Okay, specifically the polar bear. It's like they feel very protected to go on this journey here. Their sight has been set on the North Star and they're not turning back. Yeah, they're bringing a key to your little garden. Oh my God. Oh my God, this gets me giddy for you guys. Okay, love this for you. Yeah, in order to send a message to their female counterpart. Look at this. They're looking at each other like you could be home to me. Wow. And again, it's like I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Oh my God, this is so cute. Yeah, so they feel protected to bring this key to your garden. See that? It's like they're this little bird that's flocked to your healthy garden and they're going to come correct. The gold energy is always a very correct energy. So this is that pentacle again, right? And it's like, I'm going to not just show up to your garden, but I'm going to hang the bird feeder so that, your garden stays healthy as well as mine. And it's that giving and receiving. Like, I'm not just going to show up and eat all of the seeds out of your flowers. I will show up with seeds in hand so that your garden gets to continue to be fulfilled. Oh, guys, it's so cute. Okay, we're going to get into Oracle, so we'll refer back to this, but let's see what your spirit team has to say on this. Okay, so now that we're on the tarot, or finished with the tarot portion and getting into the oracle, we're going to follow the spread that you see here on the table. So this is the center. We're going to make a compass here. So the south quadrant is about the past and the lessons learned. This over here in the west is your intellectual and intentions here, kind of like the mindset, goals, what it is that spirit wants you to be focused on. The north up there is spirit team messages direct from your spirit team, and this is moving forward with the east here. Okay, so we've got this giving and receiving energy at the bottom. This is that 6 of Pentacles, and this is that garden, right? So it's like this breath of fresh air. I think this is sort of how this person sees you here, and the seeking and finding. Yeah, this is that magnifying glass we've seen already. Here's that garden. Okay, so let's see what we have to focus on. Okay, this could be very much about you focusing on making your garden green, right? Okay, so in the center, ritual of joy, that 9 of Pentacles, 10 of, or sorry, yeah, 9 of Pentacles too, but I meant 9 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles energy, like really understanding what it is that you want, what happiness truly means to you, and how you can pursue that without fear, how you can pursue that unapologetically here. And a 4, 2, wow. Okay, that's very, very significant here. Okay, lessons learned. We've got the shaman's death, that death card, okay? Again, it's like you've already seen the depths. You've already seen how difficult it can get. It's like you're now focused on how good it can get, okay? And then mindset-wise and intuitive action is healing. You know that there's work to be done. This is what that 7 of Pentacles energy was talking about, right? There's work that needs to be put in to making sure that you are the best divine match for your divine person. Okay, so this could be you or your person again. It's like, I really feel like I'm reading for, we could have some cross watchers here, which is fine. Y'all are welcome, but it just throws the energy a little bit. Okay, so spirit team says, go for it. Okay, this is like, go for the gold. Do not hold back. Do not, have worry. Okay, this is confidence. This is putting the crown on. Okay, so yeah, having that confidence to know that you have done a lot of healing here. The death card is not an easy, the shaman's death is not an easy journey, right? Going through the depths of the lower world, so to speak, and navigating your way back out from a shadow work perspective, right? Which is something I teach. So if that's something you're interested in, check out the description as well as how to book a personal reading that looks just like this one. Okay, moving forward here, you're going to either you or your person, right, is really going to heed not the warnings from spirit and from their intuition or your intuition. It's knowing that this is guided, right? This is that North Star polar bear type energy here where you understand what abundance looks like. You understand that you've seen this before. You've seen the light shine on this bright day. You've seen these rolling green hills out in the distance. It's like you know what you want, okay? And Spirit is saying, trust in the wisdom of the fact that you were giving this as a calling, okay? Somebody here is recognizing that there are no accidents when it comes to the fact that there is a wanting here, a wanting that is so intense that it feels like a spiritual calling. Okay, so let's go back to the center here, this ritual of joy, hour of power. Wow. Okay, so I'm getting with the hour of power as well. It's divine timing. All right. 4-4 again, perfect storm, courage to step in. Yeah, it's like finding this courage from this depth, right? I always feel like this raven's chest, first of all, the ravens are very much a symbol in shadow work, but with it being the chest with all of his lightning here, it's like everything that I've gone through, everything that I have felt, everything that I have suffered through, had anguish through, it's all giving me this like immense amount of power here and understanding of how to move forward. Okay, so it's like heeding, I keep hearing like heeding warnings, but instead of it being warnings, it's like the glimmers instead of triggers. You know what I mean? It's like recognizing that your soul is giving you this sort of compass and it's finally time to actually go for it. Okay. And then we've got meditation and stillness. And you see this as a person in the ethers somehow. And it's kind of like they're reaching out and it's like a glass wall here. And it's like that person is just kind of like coming up to tap on the glass, right? It's like they've been very quiet. They've been in their own little world, right? And now it's time to understand that like the third eye is booming. Okay, the third eye is like glistening and like throbbing. It's like, oh my gosh, the intuition is so heightened here. Having sat in the quiet and understood everything with this shaman's death here, it's like, again, there's this indication here where the thinking period is done. We have 11 here and 11 there. Lots of fours, 3 and 1 adds up to 4, okay? So fours could be very significant for you. Yeah, the heart home. This is exactly right. Like we saw the man, the woman with the home in the center, right? It's like you are home to this person. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going here. I feel like you or your person have come to terms with the fact that this is what it is. Like just as real as this pain that I have experienced, just as real as the depths that I have seen, it's like the proof is in the pudding, okay? It's like this realization is hit that like, wow, this is real, right? Okay. And then connectivity here with the healing card. So, um, this person, you or this person could be reaching out to other people, right? This is about community and really figuring out who they can and cannot trust as well. And it's like they need advice. They need almost like a green light. Like they need someone to just tell them like, yes. It's like they need someone to push them. Okay. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like keeping your allies close and um having other people be a part of this healing journey with them or with you. Sorry, I really am getting the fact that like I'm not sure why it's focused on a them or they, whoever they is. It's just interesting because I don't get that for every reading. Okay, so Spirit Team says experience life as it comes as the drifter. Okay, so letting things ride, which also is a nod back to that meditation and stillness, right? It's like focus on what makes you happy and just don't worry about having control of the situation. Don't worry about having to share. What do you mean? Okay, so it's like they're saying share the load with spirit, okay? They're like, have confidence, go forth and conquer, and don't worry about the outcome. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. And then future outcome, what are we looking for? Like a result here? Gestation period. Okay, interesting. So I was just saying earlier that, I don't get the feeling in this reading that it's the same old same, where I usually say, this person is thinking about it, they're haunted by it, they're stuck in thought, they're with the devil, blah blah blah, but I don't feel like they are holding back as much this time. Um, and yet here we are with the winter's dream. And I did mention polar bears here, and this is a white buffalo. So I'm in the North Shield, right? So it's kind of like something about the winter time, okay? And I already mentioned a crown, and there's a crown here too. So it's like someone is crowning themselves here and picking up the power. This is moose, and the moose is about confidence and standing your ground. Okay, so someone here is really activating. Okay, they're activating themselves here, which is beautiful. I feel like there's a new sense of confidence, there's a new sense of understanding. It's like someone's had an awakening here. Okay, so going back to the center here, what do we have to say about the main focus? Okay, yeah, fertile ground. It's like this is trust, right? Where apparently we're talking about a connection still. So it's like if you're worried about reaching out to this person, you're worried about how this is going to go, right? It's like here's your spirit team being like, just don't worry about it. If you're called to it, it's for a reason. This is about trusting that whatever action that is taken is going to be very fulfilling. So yeah, again, it's like, don't worry about it. This is interesting. We have heart, home, and we have family. Okay, so with this being in the past position, I feel like you or your person has had sort of like a home dynamic with somebody. This could be upbringing, inner child stuff. This could also be adult life. But, you know, when we first began the reading, it's like somebody is bringing death to and, not literally, but cutting out some sort of scenario potentially to come to you, right? And so in the past here, it's like I see a home, but not a home with compassion. I see a relationship, but not a relationship with empathy. Okay. And I've seen a family dynamic, but like we never hold hands, right? So even like when we cross the road, it's not like everybody's hand in hand, we're going together. It's like, okay, I'll meet you there. Um, Stuff like that. So this could be somebody who has a separated home or lived that way. So as far as like the example of family and stuff, this person has to like rely on pure intuition and instinct rather than fact, right? So it's like I've never seen a good family dynamic, a good relationship dynamic. I feel like I disagree with the way a lot of people do things. So it's like, how can I bring a sustaining relationship to another when I haven't quite understood what that looks like? Okay. So with connectivity and a healing journey here, yeah, lighten the load. So I do feel like somebody here is carries a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden. Okay. This person does feel as though they have the weight of the world on their back here, and I do feel that way, but for some reason still, yeah, this person feels like they need to set down an awful lot and release a lot before coming your direction, okay? We have connection, or I'm sorry, commitment, could be connection, but we have commitment and we have answers. So this is always to me like the ancestors speaking through, and then the commitment here is obviously like tying the knot and being committed to the cause as a whole. So similar to that ring energy that we saw, which again is like committed to making amends, committed to putting in the work. Okay, so spirit team says, yeah, answers came right back out. Yeah, trusting the intuition here, not questioning. Right, as I said that. Okay, yeah, trusting the intuition here. Okay. And in the future, that is what's going to happen here. I feel like you or this person is relying on their intuition to let them know what to do. And we've got peace here, which goes with that hour of power, like figuring out what truly makes you or them happy. And then spirit guides is here saying that I do think this person or you have, yeah, there's something about like coming to terms. We've come to terms with the fact that this is true. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but yeah, it's very forthcoming information coming through very strongly here. Like there could have been a lot of questions before, and it's like the questions have gone away. And so it's no longer a matter of making a choice, okay, which we all, whoever I'm talking to, has been kind of stuck in, okay. Yeah, the witness. They've been like, you or them. I'm so sorry, guys. I usually do not get that way where it's all they. This is your reading. Okay, so being a witness here. So now it's like, well, I've dedicated to saying they the whole time, so now I have to stick with it. So I'm going to go with they. Okay, so please just take that as it resonates. You will know the roles that these characters fill, okay? So the witness is about taking a step back and just seeing things for what it is, okay? Not trying to force some sort of narrative like, oh, okay, when they act this way, that means they're reacting to something that I have done. Or if they post that, it's so that it can reach me. It's like being a witness is just, okay, this is what it is. It doesn't need to mean anything. And if it does, I will feel that intuitively. Okay. Past energy here, we have Earth, and this is more of that pentacle energy, okay? So, um, groundedness, stability, digging roots into the soil, I'm seeing, like planting seeds here. And it's right here with this family in this home. Yeah, it's like the need to nurture. I feel like someone here is so innately called to nurture, which we got with that garden card, right? Yeah, lightning. This energy is so strong with this person here, okay? So it's like there's just simply no way to hold it back. It literally feels like this chest cavity that is bursting. I mean, it honestly just makes my ribs want to hurt. It's like this squandering of something so powerful that it just feels so wrong. There's something about all of this energy being in the heart space that is just painful. I mean, it's painful here, and it's a huge part of what is carried, right? Like literally like this ball of fire here in the chest area. Okay. So this plays a big part in somebody's stress here. Yeah, fire. Almost every card that we've gotten out of here is an element. Okay, earth, lightning. We'll see what else comes through. But yeah, the fire, the passion, it's just, and with that giveaway card that I'm seeing here, it's like this person needs to give away control. You or this person has to like open the arms, open the hand, and not try to squander it. It feels like containment, right? Like all of this energy that lives in the heart space, it's not meant to be contained, it's meant to be expressed. Yeah. And not doing so, we already know what that looks like. Shaman's death. And now here with the lower world, 3 + 1 is 4. We've got a lot of fours on this table, okay? So, yes. Mm, it's interesting positioning for that to be with the spirit team message. So the spirit team is saying, you know, move forward and conquer with that advancement card. I don't know if that's Star Wars or what, but go forth and conquer, something like that, where it's like, go ahead and get moving, the green light. Okay, green means go. And then Drifter is about letting go of controlling any kind of an outcome. Trust your intuition and what it is the ancestors are telling you. And then lower world, it's like, don't get stuck again. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the spirit team is like, okay, I'm seeing, in shadow work, I mentioned the well, and like we use a lot of staircases, right? So you kind of go down into the lower realms where healing occurs, lower 3 chakras, etc. And we always stay very close to the stairwell, so there's always a way to go up. Okay. And so I feel, or I'm seeing somebody like on the staircase and they're getting closer and closer to the light here. Okay. We see these all together. Okay, the lower world, if you just kind of imagine a healing journey of going down, right? And there's this spirit team, Akashic guide, so to speak, that is getting this person ever closer to the light here, okay? It's like they're closer than they ever have been before to getting up and out of this stuck energy. And I feel like, you or your person can like feel it. It's like I'm very close. Yeah, with the hummingbird here as well, which is about joy and then magic. Yeah, it's literally like, again, it's like there's no denying. It's like, okay, I think I believe in magic now because of this experience. Okay, moving forward, we have another nod to trusting the wisdom of oneself and the intuition. Gestation period is the same thing. And then we've got trust, the medicine wheel. Yeah, which is what we're doing here. Okay. So we also have a lot of eights on the table. I've seen 2-6 quite a bit and 3-5 now. I haven't called it out yet, but now I feel like it's worth doing. And as soon as I was talking about numbers, there's another 4 too. So numbers are significant to somebody. It could be eights, twos, and fours. Okay, so the medicine wheel is about like no matter what season that you're in, it does pass, right? Winter, et cetera, et cetera. All the seasons, right? So it's like going through the seasons, going through the steps of life here. I'm also getting like the time has passed, right? So a full circle is a full year. Um, yeah, we'll see if more comes out with that. But basically, it's like cycles are going to continue to uh, time moves on regardless of what it is we're doing, regardless of what it is we're working on, right? So I feel like someone here has come to the conclusion where it's like, if I don't take the action or do anything, like more time just passes. Okay. So another nod to that timing. And I'm also getting that confidence factor again. Okay, so back into the center. What do we have about fertility and the witness? Like, is the witness about not taking action, or is the witness more about hyper awareness to the situation as a whole here? Yeah, okay. Hyper awareness to the situation. Okay, thank you. Clarity in the magnifying glass there. And we have a compass as well. So, yeah, again, this is strategy. This is getting all of the ducks in a row. Okay. Yeah, the past has been very sad for you or this person. Getting like this separation type energy. It's like you and your person feel as though you're made of star stuff. You know that you're magic. You know about manifestation. You know how to get things done, right? But you've had so much experience sort of like depleting. Life has felt very depleting, which is why we've been on this sort of healing journey, which is also why we've had so much distance. Okay. Yeah, cleaning house. Okay. Right here with lightening the load. Another one. So we've got 11s on the board as well. But yeah, so they can feel, you or them feels like you can actually fly into this magic stream. Yeah. This is a pretty intense healing journey, right? Like carrying about too much stuff, too many burdens, needing to declutter emotionally, physically, so that we have less weight. It's like cutting out the sandbags from the hot air balloon, cutting off the anchor from the ship, right? So that we can get to this 10 of Cups type energy here. Okay, so we'll put those kind of all together there. Okay, spirit team and the lower world. What do we have to say about this lower world? What does that mean? Okay, they're saying we don't want to necessarily talk about the lower world. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Rescue. There's that hot air balloon I just mentioned. Yeah, and it's like there's somebody there in the middle of this like cave floating island, and then there's somebody on the hot air balloon with their scope, right? And it's almost like this mystical, magical area. And it's like someone's coming out of the dark here. And we've got come together. Yeah. So I think that this rescue card is a nod to the distance that you've experienced together without each other. And yeah, there's like this need. It's like this innate need to just be close to one another. It really feels like a mission. It feels like a divinely guided mission here. And we've got talisman, another nod to that. Like, yeah, you've been given the signs. Okay, so it's like spirit is kind of frustrated about the questioning. It took so long to question this. Okay. And just get my thoughts together here, which again is kind of what they're doing, but okay, so we have magic prayer, which is that wishing well energy, sacred pool, which is that self-care rejuvenation, and spark, which is this lightning, right? So I feel like this energy here feels very somber, not sad, but relaxed, right? So it's like someone here is practicing not getting up in arms, not getting so sad that it is like soul wrenching and I need to be in bed for Four of Swords, days and days and days. And instead, understanding that that is just a nudge from the universe to do some self-care work here. And then what happens is this ritual of joy, right? The spark of life here, where it's like the music, you can hear the music again, right? It's like someone is sort of like ready to listen to music. I've never really noticed this red here. There's two hearts. I can't tell if that's Cupid. It almost looks like there's a face up here. And it's like shooting hot, okay? Where that should be the bow for the violin. And then we've got a fairy here. So again, it's like magical, mystical, but all of this, the heart stuff feels just so intense. It's like it comes in waves, right? Just poof, 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 poof. Like this person just doesn't even know what to do with all this energy, but they know they need to regulate it, okay? Again, you or your person. Okay, so we're just going to reorganize here because I want these on the table. Okay, now we've come full circle. We're going to go ahead and get some animals here. Yeah, somebody is going to come to life, right? Kind of wake up from their slumber, okay? Melt from the being the statue to set the intention here, which is to plant this garden with the field of dreams. Yeah, the energy took a turn for like a very calm, relaxed vibe, okay? And right here on the bottom, we've got the Scorpio card and it says defend on it. So you or your person could be very, very protective. And you could be protective of this connection. Yeah, because it's very sacred. There's something about this where it's like no questions asked. Yeah. And it's time for like this show of strength. Well, because it's true love. My friends, when they talk about it, I I just go, bleh. It's like, oh, it's too cute. Stop it. It's too adorable. It's gonna make me puke, right? Okay, so we've got create here. Yeah, so there's like this call to action that's happening here. And the energy just feels so light and okay. And it still feels a little bit like waiting, but not in the same way that we've seen before. We have provide and play. Yeah, it's like this person or you, it's like you are seeing money in a different way. This is Taurus energy with the provide card. And we did see a lot of pentacles, but again, it's like it's not just material, it's not just monetary, it is more about emotion and fulfillment. And again, we've got like this tree here, right? So it's like the root is what grows the tree. And as we know in manifestation, the more that you feel good, the more you manifest feel good energy. So it's like this person legitimately wants to provide you with that type of energy that makes you feel comfortable manifesting. Yeah, true freedom. True freedom. And with the Norwals, right? I assume that's what those are. It's like this mystical, magical vibe. And yeah, so it's like protecting, collaborating with each other to protect each other in this sort of yin yang balance. I mean, this is like a Kundalini. I mean, this connection is really, really beautiful here. And it has to do with you guys coming together, collaborate, protect. So yeah, it's like this is true I am on your side vibes. I pick your side. Okay. Is what someone's saying. Yeah. And disguise, which tells me that there's still a lot going on with the spiral here. Again, that sort of wishing down into the well. There's just a lot of obstacles. There's just a lot of things to figure out. Again, with the light in your load here in the cleaning house. But they are determined to find peace. And I think this is where it gets really sweet because when they think of peace and love and nurturing and vulnerability and, you know, that Ace of Cups type energy, when they think of that, they think of you. Okay. That's very sweet. But there's still just this mystery of like, what do I do? How do I do it? How do I get face to face with them? Right. And so, yeah, in the stillness, it's like they're sending all this energy your way here. When I'm alone and I've got nothing else to do, I think about your energy and I set my intentions. Yeah, this person is like manifesting you because you feel like peace. Okay. So please do like the video, okay, and reach out if you'd like a personal reading that looks just like this. I am confused with the they and them part, so leave me a comment if you can. There's also going to be a short on the channel where you can leave your comments, okay, so I'll link that so that I can actually see what you guys are saying, okay, and I do receive your comments and I thank you guys so much, but we have the secret and we have believe here. Yeah. And this goes back to that mystery, right? We've got the key and we've got the lock again. So yeah, there's something about this stability and this stable energy that's being brought forth because it's like it's a one of a kind, right? It's not something that you can just go out and find any key to pick a lock. Okay, and that might be the way that this person has felt in the past or you have felt in the past where it's like, okay, if someone's trying to get into my heart space, it feels like they're like destroying the lock. Okay, it's like forced entry. Okay, and so this key is very important because it's one of a kind and it's like there's one person that has it. Like this is a very fated soul connection here. And I feel like maybe one of you believes in it more than the other one does. Something like that, okay? Yeah. And it's just because there's a lot of stuff going on that needs to be phased out here. And the only way to do that is through stillness and confidence. Through that confidence, they come out here with a confidence that allows them to take a leap here and death and rebirth again. This person is ready. Like they really feel ready. There's the time. It's taken a lot of time, and I think that's something that they're very worried about. They're really scared that the time has messed it up. Yeah. So it's like the bullseye here is you, like you are their target in the best way. Um, and I do feel again like there's nothing that's going to stop them, right? Like um that eye. There's something about that eye. And I got that with the owls as well, right? Where it's like the eye will just kind of like cut right through you. It's like that might be how you know. It's like it's in the eye. It's almost like, you know, the eye is the window to the soul type thing, but I'm also getting with the hunt card here, which I don't get a bad vibe off that. It's like, you know, I'll never stop looking for you type of a trope. Okay, for my book talk girlies, right? It's like, who did this to you? It's like, I also heard enemies to lovers a little while ago, but didn't say it. But yeah, this is like the romance of a lifetime. This is the romance in the books. Okay, so this is worth the wait because this person's eye and how they have it on you, and you're the apple of their eye, and they're willing to burn everything else to the ground to get to you. I mean, it really is like they write books about this. And that's what it feels like. It feels literally like the something that could inspire a book here. Okay. This person feels inspired by you. They want to inspire you. This is that garden. And, they want to bring life to your garden and nurture you so that your garden continues to be a safe place for others. Yeah. Because you're just so balanced and you guys will balance each other out and be victorious. Okay. All right. I think that's good. Reach out to me if you would like a personal reading. Check out the description box and drop a like and a follow so that I can grow up on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Bye.